next thing is we're gonna put the new tubing in under here.
So you want me to get the tubing?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll need to straighten out about 3 feet of it. So if you could do that.
Yep.
The end with the fitting on it.
Okay.
Now what are you doing?
I'm working on it.
What?
I'm working on it.
Working on what?
The task at hand.
What's the task at hand?
Just be patient.
With what?
Me. You don't tell me what you're doing.
But I do when you ask. Where are you going?
Just cleaning up the crap.
What are you doing though?
I'm doing what we're trying to do.
Which is what?
Bring the brake line to this place you want through here.
That's all you had to say. About what you just experienced.
Well, we started out with it light out, and I showed you how to flare brake lines, and that went well. And then you didn't give me all the information about what you wanted, and I didn't understand. And I'm starting to understand, but every time you just told me to get under and straighten the coil out and get it back to where you wanted, but you didn't tell me where it was that you were going. And
what were you doing under the car anyway?
the brake lines is getting rust in my face over and over. It was raining rust, and then so I
in
just
your face?
Yeah, in my face. And I got out a lot because it was in my face. I had to get it off. You got impatient because I needed to get it out of my face faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that's like 2.5.
That was 5.
No. It's 5 up and down, so it's like 10 movements.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm about to get up and go get you the things you asked me to get you because you're working on stuff.
But it's taping.
Yeah.
So I got a haircut.
Yeah. Looks great. Don't you think? Looks good.
What are we doing today, Leah?
Same thing we did last week.
There's a butterfly. Well, sort of the same thing. We're taking the entire suspension apart. 1, because we need new springs. And 2, because I put all the tie rod ends in upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took it for a test drive.
Yeah.
That's how we learned we needed new springs, but also bent the tie rod adjuster sleeve. That was awesome. But
We're learning.
If I was going to break apart, that's the cheapest one. So I'm sitting here. I'm going to take the whole steering knuckle off.
I'll go get those parts you asked
Okay.
for.
Need to get that one. The one on the right at the bottom. You're gonna need 2 hands.
Okay. And it started raining. Oh well. Update, Drew.
I put that spring in there.
What's happening?
It's raining.
It keeps raining.
I know. Like, you think it's done raining, so you go out, and then it starts raining. My back hurts, so Leah had to carry the jack.
Yeah, I did.
But I got the spring in. That's good news, because that means they will go in there.
Well, yeah, we got everything off.
Well, yeah. But now this new spring's in there with no shock, because we ordered new shocks. Because we decided we would go with what was original rather than those stupid bigger ones.
Yeah, that AutoZone said was the right one.
Yeah, they're not. You can make them work. We did, but I feel better about getting the original parts. That's it.
It stopped raining. Now we're doing the other side. Taking off first the brake caliper, and then we detach the upper ball joint and the lower ball joint and remove the steering knuckle. And then we take out the coil spring, the old one, and then we put in the new coil spring. Oh yeah, we take out the shock too, and we don't put that one back in. We're waiting, but we put in the new coil spring and then reassemble everything. So that's where we're at. Side 2.
No one's going to be able to hear you. You were so quiet. You should probably do that again.
You're so quiet. What am I doing again?
Everything.
Yep. We're doing it all again. This one time when Drew was welding, he melted our windshield wiper tube. I'll show you. Truck. There's a floor.
I'm sitting in the truck. I'm using my butt to smooth out the insulation.
That's good use of time.
Yeah.
What did we leave off with?
I don't know. We've done some stuff though.
Yeah.
We replaced all the front end.
And then replaced the parts we needed to replace.
Well, that's because I put the tie rods in, all of them. Well, 3 of 4 upside down. And then we test drove it.
And bent some shit.
Just the adjuster sleeve.
Oh, just that.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was the cheapest part, which was good news.
And I sealed it.
Well, that was after I welded it.
Oh, yeah, you finished welding.
And we're sitting on the floor. There's no seat right now because we haven't put the carpet back in yet. But then we used bed liner on everything that we replaced.
Yeah, so it's got a new coat of durable paint.
And now it's got the sound insulation in. And I fixed some wiring and I put in new seat belt mounts because they had rusted out. So.
Except for the third seat, the center seat.
Well, that one I just was like, nobody gets to ride with us.
Yeah, there's not
I got
much
a haircut.
room in here. Oh, Drew got a haircut. Yeah.
There's not much room in here?
For 3 people?
No way.
So, also there was some car fires.
Yeah, a couple. Well, one was the car started on fire. I was welding up under the dash and up under the hood started on fire.
But yeah, Drew just started yelling, "Open the hood, open the hood, open the hood, open the hood."
And then I started my drill on fire, which that was not the car.
That was underneath the car.
No.
Oh, I thought you were doing the exhaust.
Yeah. So I'm working on the exhaust too, because there was a leak at the place under the hood. You know that thing, the manifold. The downpipe was leaking, so I took it off and snapped off a stud. That was awesome. So I got that out and put a new one in, and then I was welding. It was also broken underneath where the downpipe meets the straight pipe, and someone had put just a short piece of pipe inside and then put clamps on either side, which I'm pretty sure didn't probably do much of anything. So I was welding a new piece on the Y pipe, and I had some paper towels laying out with my drill, and the paper towel started on fire, which then started the welding brush on fire, and then my drill started on fire, and then I was done welding and my drill was on fire. So now it just burned the switch for the speed control.
Drill still works.
Yeah, works fine. Works great. We fixed the doors. They close now. There's like a giant dent in the driver's side door from, I don't know who, if we did that or if it was like that, but just you had to lift it and push really hard to close it, but now they close normally.
There's 2 more spots we have to seal up in here. Under the hood, there's a spot, I call it the tool shelf, because there's like an area behind the dash under the hood that's like it's just a painted shelf, but in some of the spots it rusted through and it seems to rain inside in that spot. So there's that, and there's one little corner down by the door.
Yeah, it had rusted out, and on one side I made like a curved piece along where the weather stripping goes, but I didn't do that on the other side, and it leaks there because there's like a corner instead of curve.
What about the back corners? There's just a few spots back here.
Yeah, that looks like a good spot to put some expanding foam.
Oh, we're back with the foam?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the exhaust, I'm waiting for a new gasket, and then I will put that back together, and hopefully it will. You know, I spent multiple days thinking about it and looking at parts and trying to figure out like how to do it the right way. Like usually I will be like, oh my god, I need to do this immediately, and then I do it like the dumbest way possible, and then it breaks or something immediately. So I am, yeah.
It's
just
not
waiting.
as urgent.
I'm waiting for a gasket so that I don't want to test drive it with 0 exhaust on it because it's super loud and our neighbors already hate us anyway. So I'm just waiting for that so I can test drive it. The last test drive I was like, oh, it should be totally safe to drive now, but now I'm not saying that. This seatbelt is cool. It's like reflective.
Yeah. Press there.
There was something else. Oh, there's like these rails that ran along the side that like they were welded to the floor, and they are what the molding that holds the carpet down. So I had to grind off the old floor off of those, and I primed them today to paint tomorrow. And then we're gonna put some carpet in here and a seat. I was wondering if you wanted to, I don't know, redo the seat somehow.
You mean different fabric?
I don't know, or like cover over the fabric that's there.
Yeah. Do something like that.
Yeah.
Draft print.
Ooh, can we find some of that stuff we had?
We might. I bought it every time I saw it. We'll see if we
Yeah.
have some more.
So there's been stuff happening, but it's nothing all that exciting to you.
It's still in the process of filling the holes.
Oh, the holes are filled. It's like in the process of basically putting it back together. All the things. What's gonna suck is I had to take out and rebuild the mount for the vent tube, and It's gonna suck to try and get that back in. It sucked to get them out. But pretty soon we're gonna make it look even more awesome, and I feel like that might be more exciting to people than.
Well, maybe working on it is plenty exciting. I'm just wondering when you're going to start on fire.
Is
Hello?
this dirt or paint or fire?
Yes. I think that's paint. I'm going to have to get the paint thinner out. Yeah. Truck. Our home for a while.
Oh, I fixed the dome light today too.
That's pretty good.
Looks.
Oh,
It has no cover, but
did it?
I don't think it did. I never noticed.
We'll have to, I don't know, make something.
I made the dome light work though. What's awesome is every vent in this car has these.
They're Febreze scented things.
They kind of don't smell too bad. It has a black tree somewhere too.
Oh, that might have gone.
I hope not, because that is important. It's got a glove box. Should we give you a tour of the dash? So the dash is actually in really good condition. It's got the original AM/FM radio and a legit cigarette lighter. If it
What's this do?
Is that an ashtray?
Yeah, it's an ashtray.
Oh, I didn't notice that before.
That could be a cup holder. We have to figure out where we can put all our cup holders.
Yeah. It's a 5-speed
Oh,
with
this
a
is a good
sweet,
looking.
sweet knob. It's got a nice looking knob. Little cubby. It's got heat, I hope. I don't know if I ever checked the heat. It's got 103,000 miles. I think I need to fix the temperature gauge. It's got a dome light that works with no.
The ceiling's not coming down.
Yeah,
There's
it's pretty
this
clean.
hole.
Oh, did I do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like somebody else did it for some reason.
It kind of looks like it was a specific cut.
Yeah. So, I think that's all we have to report. Unless you have something more to say about anything.
Do we have a name for it yet?
Yeah. Just not telling you what it is.
And then, so right now we're in August.
Yeah, it's like August 5th or 6th, maybe.
5th. And the leave date is November
Something. But at least I got Polar Pop. Leah brought me Polar Pop.
Drew brought me pizza.
I did. So that's it.
Okay.
We'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye.